Cause I'll be waiting on you. In my white dress. Are you recording? Sorry. Hello, guys. No, let's do that again. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Discovering Shika. I'm doing it again.
One eternity later.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Discovering Shika. So, on this channel, I have been on a journey of sharing, sharing with you, my audience, the things that I am doing as I go along the process of my life. And today, I just want to share a few things that I'm learning and unlearning with you. So, I recently came into my 30s. I'm now in my 30s. Hello, 30 people. 30-year-olds. Yes, clock it. The 30-year-old girlies. Yeah, I've joined you guys. So there are a few things that I want to talk about. Actually, three things. I'm going to be sharing the things that I'm unlearning and relearning and learning about, getting out of my 20s, late 20s. So being in your 30s is it's a bit confusing. Well, in the beginning for me, because I just, you're out of your late 30s, where your late 20s, sorry, where you're still figuring out if, a few things and you don't know if you're trying to be an adult, but you still have this, kakra, childish things around you, and you're figuring out a lot of things, and then now you're 30 and you're like, oh, am I sadly and am I old? And these gents are calling us like grandmothers. Dare they? How dare they? Anyway, so there are a few things that I'm unlearning, relearning, and learning as I come into my 30s. And I want to share just three of them with you. One, two, three. Three of them with you. Okay, so the first thing is that I am done being an independent girly. You know what? When I was in my 20s, I wanted to show the world that I could do it. I could carry the world on my shoulders. Look, it's not a bad thing to be independent, but it's a very difficult thing to do on your own by yourself. And so I'm learning that I don't have to do it all alone. I don't have to go all alone. I can have a crowd. I can have a group of supportive friends. I can have family come along on the journey with me. I can collaborate with people. I can volunteer. Of course, I should have boundaries. I should know when to say no to things that I'm not comfortable with. But I don't have to be all macho about it. I don't have to carry the weight of everyone and everybody. So you can be independent and still get help. That's something I'm learning now. I don't have anything to prove to anybody about, whether I can do something or not. So, yeah, I need help. It doesn't mean I'm weak. It doesn't make me vulnerable. Even if it does make you vulnerable, you're human, right? So, I mean, it's normal. So, yeah, I do not want to be independent. I do not want to be seen as a strong person. I do not want to be the tough one, the one carrying the weight of everybody. No, I can be receptive of support, receptive of help, and still, go into success. So that's one thing that I'm unlearning, the fact that I wanted to be independent. And now I'm receiving support with my whole heart. So if you have any support for me, please. I'm very receptive these days. So that's one thing. That's the first thing that I had to unlearn as I aged into my 30s. Yeah. Do you agree with that or not? For those who are also going into their 30s or have already entered their 30s, let me know what your the things that you're learning and unlearning and relearning are. Okay, so number two is that I'm learning that my identity doesn't have to be tied to my productivity. Should I repeat that? My identity as Shika does not have to be tied to my productivity. So in my 20s, I always felt like if I wasn't producing, if I wasn't productive, if I wasn't actively doing something to earn an income or to achieve something towards a goal, then it made me lazy or it made me a slouch. I don't know, it made me sluggish or it made me lose value in the world. But I'm learning that that's not the case at all. You need to take breaks. You need to relax. And you need to be still sometimes. Sometimes you just need the quiet. You just need the peace to help you, center yourself, to think, to reflect. Um, just generally, stay in your stillness. So I'm learning that I don't have to be, going, hey, hey, let's do this, let's do that all the time. Sometimes I need a break. I need to sit still with myself. And it's not been easy because in my mind, like there are 1,000 things running all the time. So trying to be still is a very difficult task. But yeah, I mean, I'm learning it, so it's taking a while, but I'm getting there, I think. I think I'm getting there. So, yeah, for me, that's the second thing. I don't know. What do you guys think? I feel like it's a big thing, but let's have a conversation. What do you guys think? Like, do you have to be loud all the time? Going up and down, forming busy? Maybe you're actually busy, but like, does it have to be the case all the time? Or, I mean, this is a community where we share. So let me know. But for me, that's not my lifestyle anymore, personally. I'm not doing that anymore. I really want to be still and quiet and sit with myself a lot of the time. Okay, so the third and final thing is that I don't need to explain. I don't need to always, share my why. Sometimes your decisions make sense in hindsight and people will understand after. So you don't always have to explain. When I was in my 20s and in my teen years, I used to want to have people understand me. Like, I want people to understand why I'm doing this. Like, this is my decision, but I need you to understand why. And I realized that most people don't even care. They don't care. They really do not care. So if something is good for you, you believe firmly that this is the best choice for you, the best decision for you, go for it. Because nobody cares really. And so you do not have to over explain. There's so many times when I was going through things and then I needed people to hear me out and I would go on and on and on. And then I felt like I started nagging too much. So because I was over explaining and oversharing, right? But now I'm learning that there's stillness in just keeping mum, keeping quiet and just doing, just taking action. Take action. Take action. You don't need to explain so much. You don't need to share so much. Um, People will get to appreciate your decisions maybe later on. If they do not, who cares? If it makes sense to you, if it's legitimate, if it's not going to harm anybody, if it's safe. Well, if it's a risky but it's profitable, yeah, you can do it. What matters is that does it make you feel good? Does it make you feel like you're on the right path? Does this decision make you happy? Does it make you comfortable? And don't get me wrong, some decisions are tough. You need to be in uncomfortable positions to make certain decisions. But generally, you don't have to over explain. I did that, trust me. Not good. Not good. So, no, you do not have to do that. So, yeah. So, these are my three things that I am unlearning or relearning or learning. The first I already mentioned was not to rely on myself only. The second, Semefa, do you remember? Oh, he does not. Okay. So, neither do I. And the second one is that there's peace in being still. There's like the quiet matters. You don't have to be in action or emotion all the time to seem successful. I mean, the stillness matters, especially for your mental health. And then the third one is that. Do you remember? Oh, you weren't listening. You don't remember. Semefa, you don't remember. I'm quizzing you. You don't remember. My friend doesn't remember what I was talking about. I'm adding you to my YouTube video. Don't delete it. Keep this part. Keep Keep this part. Everyone will see you. Okay, guys. Some of others remember, but if you do, please put it in the comment section. Tell me what all the three is, what the three are, sorry, what the third one is, especially. And then, let me hear from you. What do you think? I mean, if there are things that you're also unlearning and learning and relearning, share with me. I really like to hear. No. I really like to read them. Oh God, this YouTube thing is it's quite an interesting learning curve for me. I hope I'm doing a good job. I really hope I am. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for listening, for tuning in. Your hosts, Shika, on the channel, Discovering Shika. Subscribe if you haven't. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And I love you. Have a wonderful day. Take care of yourself and be still. Bye bye.